In Farming Simulator 25, you can maximize your profit from beef cows by selling them around 36 months. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Byron. The day has come. You have hit your peak. You are 36 months. We must say goodbye to Byron. We will take great pleasure in enjoying his hamburger. Load him up. It's the circle of farm life, or the cycle. Also, I didn't feel it was fair. Obviously, in real life, you're not going to load a 1,500 or 2,000 pound animal in the back of a pickup. So I did buy a legit animal trailer. So, let's load him up. Byron, where are you? You must go down the road. You did your job. You did it very well. Move to trailer. We need the room. And let's see, is there anybody else? I think he's it for now. Bandit will have to take over. Or is Bandit even old enough? What else do we got for bulls? Ooh, maybe I'm being a little hasty about this. We should be alright. Like I say, we're almost hitting our limit on the barn anyway. Everyone say goodbye to Byron. It is time to go. You've been a very good bull. Look at his eyes. It's like he knows he's going. To the market we go. Well, everybody say their goodbyes to Byron. The cycle of farm life. We have to do this because, well, that's just the way it goes. Let's see. Doot. He's going to bring a very nice, healthy paycheck, that's for sure. There we go. You know, I know it's not a big deal in the game. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't do that. If anybody's seen the X-Files and the Peacock family, technically you should be rotating things, you know what I mean? So we don't get too much, you know, the family tree has to fork a little bit. I just seen what we got here for, ooh, very good. We do have one brown Swiss that is very good. And that is about it. Kind of expensive though. Maybe I'll hold off and wait for a little calf. Yeah, you definitely got to rotate things once in a while. All right. Okay, let's go from sad to happy. Off camera, since the last live stream, I did finish the hay. I did that all off camera. And we also have a puppy named Oreo now. Always have to have a puppy. What do we got here? A deer? Ooh, there's a deer there. Where's Puppy hiding at? Must be in the woods playing again. That dog. Okay, what shall I do next? We must have a plan. We must have a game plan. Let me make a plan. Well, I still don't have quite enough money to put up a halfway decent machine shed, which is one of my next goals, but I guess we just continue to survive and skim by like we've been doing, and we're doing pretty darn good. Can I pet you? Puppy, hello, puppy. I'm usually not a fan of leaving my equipment sitting outside like this, but when you're a dirt poor farmer like me, you don't have much of a choice. But we'll get there eventually. I guess we just continue on. Keep making bank payments and keep them cows and milking, and we're doing pretty good. I wanted to see if I could survive just being a dairy farmer and a dairy farmer only, and so far we're making it happen. Hay has hit its peak. I decided I don't need that many bales, and spring is coming shortly. I only need about 3 bales per month, so about 12 bales, and just to be on the safe side, I'm going to save about 18. I might even get rid of a little bit of straw, maybe. Nah, maybe not. I don't want to get too low on that either. Either way, we got to empty the barn out a little bit. Get it while the prices are at peak. Should make a nice paycheck. So far, I've been keeping up with the bank payments between selling Byron. That was a nice $5,000 or $4,000, almost $5,000 check, and I'm getting low on mineral feed, so I figured I'd take a load of hay in, get some mineral feed. I think we can make it till spring without having to do any jobs or any logging. The milk checks are almost keeping up, but not quite. So we're not doing too bad. We filled the pickup and the trailer, so this should be a fairly decent milk check here. Alright, let's do the truck first. There's $500. This one's a little tricky because the auto load doesn't quite work right. Ooh, look at that. Hey, why did that last bale sail? Come on. Get off of there. You. Oh, don't tell me I got that little glitch again. I might have to do a reset here, guys. Oh, no, never mind. Okay. I've had that happen. I don't think it's happened on... Has it happened on 25? Or is it 22? Where a bale will glitch out on an auto load trailer, and then the bale is there, but it's not there. It's like it's an invisible bale, and then you got to reset the trailer. All right, that should get us by for a little bit, I would think. We are back home with our load of mineral feed. We got 40 bags. That should get us by for quite a while. I do find that them little bags seem to auto-load better on this trailer than the truck. The truck kind of, I don't know, it's like you can't unload half of them or something. And I've been finding if you get right up tight against this wall here, we got to get it lined up just right. Let's see, I think it's about to that edge. We do have to drive into the manure pit a little bit. I think it's somewhere about in here. Make sure I'm lined up where I need to be here. I wish there was another window over there. I think we can get in just a little further here. We want to get it right there. If you're not, sometimes the bags do stick in the wall, but not too often. Okay, we want it to unload on the left side. Oops, I already had it on the left side. And all right, do it right. Yeah, that looks pretty good. That's been working out pretty good. At least it stacks them anyway. Okay, let's get the truck out of there. Uh-oh. Get out of the poop. There. Alright. Now we can mix up another batch of feed. How'd that door get shut? Weird. Alright, spring has sprung. I made all the first crop. Got plenty of hay. Now might not be the best time to sell it, but I need the money. Actually, oh no, actually the price is good yet. I keep running out of money. Every little bit helps. Why is that one bale that doesn't want to come off? There. Hopefully that can get us by for a little longer. Just get them bank payments done. How are we doing on them? Are we getting anywhere? Oh yeah, we're over the halfway point. Slowly but surely. Alright, cows have been fed again. We made it to June, but dang it, that money just keeps disappearing, man. I was hoping I could slip by until July and use my wheat harvest to get some income, but we are out of money. Really don't have any good animals to sell. So I started looking at contracts again. I tested this briefly to make sure my baler was compatible with this. It's a fairly decent sized field, but I think I can handle it with my little baler. I think I'm going to accept this contract. That's a good $4,000 paycheck. And who knows, if things go really well, maybe I'll do both of these. Or is that round bale? We gotta be careful. Uh-oh, he wants round bales, never mind. As long as it's square bales. I don't know if I want to tackle that big of a field just yet, but I think I can handle this one, so I am going to go for it. Accept contract. I got the baler, I got everything I need to do the job. I might as well take it. Alright, what's the quickest way to get that tractor over there? I think take the trailer, come back for the baler. Definitely want to take some twine. See if we get organized here. I don't think the baler and the tractor will fit on there, but we'll see what we can do. If I fold it. I got my doubts though. It'd be nice if it did, but I don't think it will. I don't think that's gonna fit so nice. Yep, no way. Alright, well, we'll haul it separate. That's not a big deal. Sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I know driving over there at 11 miles an hour sounds like no fun. So, we'll get her done. Whoops. It was running already. Haul the tractor over, then we'll come back for the baler and the twine. Alright. Get this to line up a little bit. Defold, please. Okay, we got twine, we got a tractor, we got a baler. Let's see how this contract goes here. It's a fairly decent sized field, but I don't think it'll take too long to bale it up. It's a good paycheck. And it's something a little different. First time I did a baling contract. I wonder if I should have gotten rid of that. Yeah. Let's just start baling. Whoops. Lower. There we go. Now the next question, do I get to keep the bales? That'd be kind of nice, and I could sell them. Guess we'll find out when I complete the contract. Now, I don't know if this would be called cheating or exploiting the game a little bit, but before I get to 100%, I just want to see if I can pick up these bales and sell them and make a little extra money. I'm just curious. Just to see if that's even an option. Just curious. Alright. Wow. Wait a minute. No, we cannot. I mean, it sells them, but they're not our bales to sell. Interesting. I was wondering if you could get away with that. Okay, well now I know. Okay, well that's a good thing, because technically they're not our bales to sell. But I was just curious if a guy could. Unless, I better double check that contract, unless you are supposed to deliver the bales. No, it just says bale them. Doesn't say nothing about delivering them or anything. Okay, well, we answered the question, can we sell them? No, we cannot. I assume once the contract is done, they're just going to disappear. Okay, that's what it said. Contract finished. Let's see, we might as well get them all out here. Unload bales early. There we go, we'll get them all out. It's not our hay, so he can keep it. Or hay, not our straw. So, let's complete the contract. There we go. I'm not going to complain. Like I say, the thing I was trying to do was kind of cheaty. It only makes sense. So that's alright. We made some money anyway. I'm half tempted to do another one. That wasn't a bad contract. Well, I did it. I accidentally clicked this one, but that one only does round bales, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to tackle that $11,000. That's a good paycheck. So I did. And I'm almost done. But can I finish before I run out of gas? We're cutting it close, guys. We're cutting it close. That was a big field. But you know what? Big field means big paycheck. $99. Come on, come on. Complete. Okay, better save all the gas I can here. Get all these bales out of here. There. I think the smart thing to do would be to bring the trailer over and get the tractor on it right away, head right to the gas station. Oh, but before we do that, let's get our nice big paycheck. Nice. That should hold me over for a nice long time. Ooh, damn near ran out of twine. Might have to pick up another pallet of that too. It took a lot of twine to do that. Alright. Where did I park? Did I? No, I think I... Oh, look at that. I hit a deer with my truck. I think I parked the trailer over here, didn't I? There it is. Alright. Those were two very nice, successful contracts. That should get us by for quite some time. I just got to get everything back home. I think right about there. How does that look? Yes, I finally decided to splurge a little on... Ooh, I don't like what it did to the ground there. Wonder if I can soften that just a tickle. Just a tickle. No, not slope soften. Not too much, just a little tickle here. That look a little better? Yeah, it looks a little more natural. I think I can live with that. Finally, a decent little machine shed. Alright, let's get stuff parked in there. Especially like the baler, the combine. Combine, that's got to go in first. That's the biggest. That should have been done a long time ago. We can't have this stuff sitting outside. What kind of farmer am I? Oops. Guess don't hurt none if the back sticks out just a tickle. That looks much better. Much like where it belongs. Out of the weather. Alright, let me get the rest of the stuff parked in there. Oops, tractor's over here. Well, there, that looks much, much, much better. Things are organized a little better. I couldn't quite fit everything in there, like the hay rake. There was no room for that. A couple other miscellaneous things, but at least we got the majority of the important stuff in there. Looking much better. Things are starting to come around a little bit. Now, I do believe we only have to wait one more month for the wheat to be ready. Yep, wheat is ready next week. Can I? I don't think so. It would be kind of nice to have a feed bin. Let me see if I can afford that. I could, but I can't afford the auger to fill it. The grain bin is about $7,000, but I need another $2,000 for the auger to fill it. So I think I'm going to hold off just one more year. Just go ahead and sell it. Alright, I think we can advance another day. Well, it is July. It's that time. We have wheat to harvest. You've seen me do this before, so I'm not going to record too much of it. Save on the gigabytes on my hard drive. No point in recording video that we've already seen me do hundreds of times before. You got this routine down pat already. Well, I forgot I had them two little pallet boxes yet. I made it in one trip. I suppose I could have did one more contract and put up a bin, but a little at a time. We put up a machine shed this year. No point in getting in too big of a hurry. We'll get her done. I say we're not getting the best price right now, but we're gonna make it work. Things are coming around really nice compared to what we was doing. Man, we was just scratching by. Now we're getting kind of comfortable. Once I get that bank loan paid off, then we should be really comfortable, hopefully. Looks like we might make it to 10. I don't know if we're gonna quite make it to 10,000. Oh no, we're gonna make it to 10,000 again. How about that? And that's at a low price. So we're doing okay. Oh wow, we're gonna make it to 11? Yep. How about that? We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. We're making a living. Well, I hope you guys don't mind, but I think a lot of this wash, rinse, and repeat work I am just going to kind of skip over. Again, harvested the wheat, we bale up the straw, we take the poop from the barn, fertilize the field, cultivate it, get it ready for planting in September, make hay 3 times a year, so it's kind of rinse and repeat. I'm thinking though by hopefully this spring, I think I got enough money to finally invest in that equipment. I would like to put in a small cornfield and start using that for silage. Instead of hay silage, I want corn silage, so I might work on that yet in this episode. Maybe we'll see how far things get. But yeah, this rinse and repeat stuff, I think I'm just going to kind of gloss over it because you've seen me make hay and straw many times before, so I'll probably just kind of, I won't even bother recording it, just kind of skip around it. Okay, here's one more thing I'm going to do. This bale storage, old small, only holds 150 bales. I thought, you know what, I need a little more bale storage. I thought about putting up a shed or something. But I see this same mod, because I didn't have the money at the time, I put in the cheapest for 150. But I see for $300 we can get 250 bales. And I think it's about the same size pallet. Size-wise, oh wait a minute, maybe it doesn't. Hold on here. Maybe I better be doing some more research here. I thought it did, but maybe it doesn't. Oh yeah, it is bigger. It takes up the whole floor. Will it still work though? Let me do a save. Yeah, I can always go back to my other previous save. Let me experiment with it and see if it's going to possibly work. If it's going to prevent me from moving my mixer around, that might be an issue. So I might have to figure something else out here. So let me play with it a little bit, see what I can do. Alright, we're just about ready for the test here. I don't want to save it until I make sure it's going to work. I bought the cheapest shed. It's a cheap old rusty shed. So we can just pretend that we bought some old used rusty tin, and believe it or not, that just fits in there barely. Really nice. I think it's going to work out great. We can pretend that we're just stacking hay bales in here. It would have been nice if I got it a little closer to the back wall, but it's not too bad. I say then the triggers to load and unload are on this side. Kind of lines up with my new machine shed. I think it's going to work out okay. Let's give it a test run here and see how it goes. That way I can hoard my hay until the best price. I like that idea. Alright. So far so good. Oops, wrong key. Oh, that sucks. I thought it was going to work perfect. We see a problem here. Oh, that sucks. I thought I had the perfect solution here. But we see the problem here. Ow. Why? Oh, just when I thought I have the greatest little idea. Oh, that stinks. Otherwise that would have worked perfect. Is there any adjustment to this whatsoever? I don't think there is. Yeah, this just takes bales in and out. I don't know if I can live with that big of a glitch though. Just when I think I got things figured out. Well, this might take some time and some thinking. I'm gonna have to experiment with some different size sheds and stuff and get something figured out. I do want a way to be able to hoard a little more hay, but I'm still on a bit of a tight budget, so I gotta do some thinking and figuring. Okay, hold on here before I say goodbye one more time. I think I figured it out, because the height is so much shorter with the smaller ones, and this even worked out better. So we're using the same shed. Oh, no, we don't want to sell that. Geez, I just got that figured out here. Same shed, kind of in the same position, but instead of using one big one, I'm using two little ones, and they just fit perfect. I put one. It took me a while to get them lined up. I put one here, and then I flipped this one and put it in the back, and it fills up the shed completely perfect. So now I could even separate the bales. I can use like just the back one for straw and then the front one for hay, and it fits just beautifully. I can't believe how well this is. I think this is going to work out just perfect. It took a little finesse and a little fiddling. It does clip through just a wee bit in the back here, but I can live with a little clipping in the back where I can hardly see it. It's not clipping in the front. So I think this is about as close and as good as I'm going to get. I think I'm going to go with it. So I had to knock down a couple trees here. I might knock down a couple more so I can turn around here. But I think we have good hay storage. So we got 150 here, and 100. So we got 300 bales bale storage now. Old shed, and it's cheap. Beautiful. So there, I think I'm going to end it on a good note. I got that figured out. I don't think I could do anything better than that for that cheap a price. I say, yeah, I can unload and load here real easily on the back side. I can load and unload on the front. After I think I'm going to take out a couple more small trees here so I can swing in here. But yeah, I don't think I could find a better solution than that. I got it lined up pretty good with my pole shed. So we got nice bale storage now finally. And eventually, hopefully, I can put up a grain bin here. Maybe around here somewhere, maybe. I'm not sure yet. Still got a little bit of thinking on that one. Or maybe over here by the house. I don't know. Either way, things are looking pretty sharp here. So, alright. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye for now.